I'm about to film Paul. He's feeling pretty nervous about this message he's going to preach on the end of the world and about the Iraqis and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll see how he goes.
Geography lesson here tonight, did you? But we have the globe up there because I'm going to talk to you about this. If my board stops shaking, I'm going to talk to you about this right here. I want to talk about the world. Can you see that right there? But I want to talk about a specific subject about the world. Now, a few years back, there was a song by R.E.M., and in the song they said this. Maybe you can think of the song that I'm speaking of. Anybody here listen to R.E.M.? Okay, well maybe you'll know the song in which I'm talking about. What does R.E.M. usually sing about? What kind of songs does R.E.M. sing usually? What do they usually sing about, you know? Drugs, what else? Sex. Yeah, you know, it's good family entertainment, right? But this is a song that they sang. It was very famous. They still sing it today. And if I put it up here, I know you're going to know what it is. But it's this right here. The end of what?
The world.
The end of the world. What else did they say in the song after that?
I feel fine.
The end of the world as we know it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And what did they say after that? I feel fine, right? Now, can you think of an event that happened that it was the end of the world as we know it?
No, I see.
In recent history.
9/11.
9/11, Hurricane Katrina. Now, when those things happened, did you go, I feel fine? When 9/11 happened? No, you didn't say, I feel fine, right? But it was the end of the world as we know it, because we lost a lot of our freedoms. We had to change the way we did certain things, right? And so it changed the world, right? That one event, 9/11, changed the world, correct?
Correct.
Right. Now listen, I want to talk to you about the end of the world. Where do you think you can find out about the end of the world?
Internet.
The internet, maybe? That's right. Now look, did anyone go to the House of Horrors tonight? Isn't there like the House of Horrors down here? I didn't say horror, I said horrors. Okay? No, there's not one of those on the boardwalk. But some people are more afraid to go to the House of Horrors than they are to look at this book. What's this book I have in my hand? The Bible. You know what this Bible talks about? It talks about the end of the world. You know that? It tells us about the beginning of the world. It tells us about the end of the world. And look, it says in the Bible, I got a little person here. Actually, he's pretty big. It says in the end of the world that people are going to be like this. Look at this guy. You're going to see what people are going to be like. They're going to be like this. You're going to see a word appearing on my little guy here. And people are going to be all about this. What are they going to be about? Yeah, it says in the Bible that people will be lovers of themselves, right? It says that they're going to look out for number one most of the time, and that they'll care about this. They'll be lovers of money, right? They'll be lovers of self, and they'll be lovers of this more than God. They'll be lovers of what? Pleasures more than who?
God.
Than God. That's right. It says that this is the way it's going to be. At the end of the world, people are going to be lovers of self, lovers of money, and lovers of pleasure instead of God. But you know what? Even though the end of the world's coming, it says in the Bible that God is saving people from every nation on the earth to be a part of His kingdom. That includes the United States of America. God is calling people to be a part of His kingdom, even though the end of the world's coming. Now look, don't run away, this is important. It says at the end of the world that certain nations are going to attack this nation right here. Do you know what this nation is? What country is this right here my finger's on? No?
Kuwait.
No, not Kuwait.
Qatar.
It's Israel, that's right. Listen, the Bible said that Israel, the people of Israel, would be scattered all over the world, and then it said Israel would be reborn again before it happened. Do you know that Israel was reborn in 1948? The Bible foretold that. How did the Bible know the future? Well, the Bible didn't know the future. God knew the future, and He recorded it in this book. He said Israel would be reborn. It was. He said that these nations, I'm going to name them, are going to attack Israel in the last days. Listen carefully. It says the country of Iran is going to attack Israel in the last days. It says the country of Sudan is going to attack Israel in the last days. It says the country of Libya is going to attack Israel in the last days. You know what all these countries have in common right now? Is they're all Muslim. You know what they have in common? They all hate Israel. That was written before Islam was even made. God said that those countries are going to attack